Hey everybody, welcome. Today we have got a brand new installment of our Versus series. We're going to be comparing the officially licensed Umarex Glock 17 Gen 3 with the Glock 17 Gen 4. What are the differences anyway? And do they really matter? Stay tuned to find out. Hey everybody, welcome back. So for the longest time, it seemed like in the airsoft world, the US was never going to have its very own officially licensed Glock airsoft pistol. Then the Glock 19 Gen 3 and the Glock 17 Gen 4 both hit the market around April of 2018. Now I may have my generations backwards there, but anyway, fast forward about a year and a half to now, and we've got the Glock 17 Gen 3, the Glock 17 Gen 4, the Glock 19, the Glock 19X, the Glock 18C Full Auto, which literally just hit the market, and the Glock 34, which was just recently announced. So all of a sudden, it's raining Glocks. I said Glocks. I mean, it's the very definition of feast or famine. So obviously these are replicas of the real life Glocks. So Gen 3, Gen 4, Gen 5, they mean very little in the airsoft world. It just means that they're the officially licensed one-to-one replica of that Glock real-world equivalent. So specifically, when we have the airsoft Glock Gen 3 and the airsoft Glock Gen 4, what's the difference? Well, the Glock 17 is Glock's full-size service pistol, and it is the most popular Glock out there. The real 17 Gen 3 came out way back in 1998, and it is the most popular Glock handgun out there, and it's still manufactured today. Whereas the real Gen 4 came out in 2010. And it's supposed to have better ergonomics and an improved recoil spring for those 40 calibers. So let's talk about these two airsoft versions. They're both green gas, and they both have aluminum slides and polymer frames. Both are 7.4 inches long and 5.5 inches high. So they have the exact same dimensions. The G4 has a new texturized grip. They say it's scientifically designed texture technology for improved grip. I say it's little squares. The G3, on the other hand, has stippling on the side of the pistol grip. Then on the back, it's got differently angled little squares that face in different directions at graduated stepped heights. The G4 has a slightly larger mag release, and both of these mag releases are reversible, although you do have to have the stock magazine that's notched on both sides, which we'll show you here in a second. The magazine itself for both the G3 and the G4 holds 23 rounds plus one in the chamber. And as you see here, if you are using the stock out of the box magazine and it has the notch on both sides, this enables you to reverse the mag release for both. So if you're using an aftermarket mag that is only notched on the left side, then you're only going to have left side mag release. The G4 does come with a backstrap system, although it comes without one straight out of the box. And without the backstrap, the G4's grip is actually a little bit slimmer than the G3, just by a very, very slight amount. And that has the result of giving the G4 an ever so slightly more vertical grip angle. So the guns are extremely similar on the outside, almost no difference at all. So are there any differences on the inside? Let's see. Both slide widths are exactly to their real dimensions, and they're the same. The G4 spring guide is a bit bigger, but the main rod is made of the same polymer and is the same thickness. The G4 does have a slightly lighter spring tension as well, but not enough to tell a real difference in performance. And both these guns have the same adjustable hop-up. So the internals are basically the same with minor changes that don't affect function, performance, or reliability. So okay, only cosmetically are there really any differences between these two guns on the outside and the inside. So is there any difference in performance? Let's check that out too. Now these both are green gas guns, so you're going to see some drop off with each and every shot. Gen 3 starts off at 280 feet per second with .2 gram BBs and drops all the way down to 260 or around 260 on your last shot. Gen 4? Yeah, it's about the same. Starts around 275, 280, drops down with every shot to about 264, so practically the same. So there you go. Both of these guns are shooting between 260 and 280 feet per second with .20 gram BBs. Now, you could make the argument that that FPS is a little bit anemic, way below the 350 indoor CQB limit that it needs to be, even below the 330 feet indoor CQB limit that some fields are going to these days. But anemic it may be, but it's exactly the same for the Gen 3 and the Gen 4. Now the Gen 4 does have a slightly heavier trigger pull and trigger reset, but accuracy and reliability really feels the same. Well, the Gen 3 must be cheaper than the Gen 4, right? Nope. Both of these guns are $170 because, especially in Airsoft, 4 does not mean better than 3. Both are essentially the same guns with minor cosmetic differences, so pick the one you like. So guys, tell us what Glock airsoft pistols you've had experience with. What's your favorite and why? Which ones are on your wish list? And guys, if you enjoy these videos and you want to help the channel out, like, comment, share, and all of that good stuff, because it really does help us get out in front of more new people. And if you really want to help us grow and get better for you guys and get access to some additional content, maybe consider becoming a Patreon. But absolutely, if you haven't already, join us on our airsoft journey by hitting that subscribe button and that notification bell so that you don't miss a single video that comes out every Tuesday with bonus videos on Fridays. And until then, we'll see you next time. Oh, hey guys, we hope you liked the video, and you know, if you did, we've got a whole bunch more. In fact, there's a couple right here. You can look at this one or this one right there. Or you know what, if you don't want to miss any of these, you could go ahead and subscribe by hitting that little round button right there. I mean, you don't have to, but I'd like you to. I do put a lot of hard work into these videos, but you know, you can do whatever you want. It takes a lot of time, but